Player, then perhaps you're familiar with the previous trap in the Sicilian defense, but the next one will probably be something new, which is great because your opponents aren't familiar with it. Now, there are two ways for you to get into it. It may occur against the Scandinavian defense if you start off with a move pawn e4, your opponent responds pawn to d5, and you play knight to c3 at this point. But there's also another way where you can force your opponent into this variation, into this position, no matter what they play at first. Let's start again. At first, you start with the move knight to c3, an uncommon move which is perfectly fine if you're developing a piece. And then, the most popular response for black is a move pawn d5, because that grabs the center, maybe creates some d4 threat at some point. And then you play e4, pretending like you're just offering an exchange. And after a pawn takes it, you then don't take immediately, but you play bishop c4. Now your opponent thinks to himself, wait a second, I can now defend this pawn. Knight f6 defends the pawn and develops a knight. And now you play pawn d3, again pretending like you're just offering the trade, but we never wanted it. So pawn takes d3, and now you can keep playing in a Gambit style knight to f3, just developing a piece. And since your opponent is used to your dumb play, that you're just losing material with your every move that you play, you may gladly capture one more pawn here on c2, but now, instead of queen takes c2 or queen takes d8, you already know the trick, right? I'll give you a couple seconds to notice it yourself. Yes, it is the same shot, bishop takes f7, which is in this case quite a surprising thing, because you know this pawn was attacking you, but you ignore it and instead sacrifice your bishop over here with all the same motif, queen takes d8, and you win.